Uh, so got a used oxyacetylene setup the other day, and put my quick connects on the end of it. And near as I can tell, this is a Victor valve body on here, but it looks like probably just a Harbor Freight or something cutting uh, cutting attachment on the end of it. But hopefully you can see here the the cutting tip that it came with is really honestly beat to shit. And looks like, yeah, one of the preheat holes is like smashed over. And so I figured, and for one, the price was right on the cut and torch setup, so I couldn't complain about it. Came with two full bottles and a little cart and these really nice Smith regulators. Obviously, they need a little bit of love, but that's no problem. And this one's got a busted off tank fitting on it, but no worries there. But yeah, so my normal torch that I have is a Victor Journeyman size, and so hopefully you can kind of get an idea that is really the same thing. It's just bigger. And personally, I think it's really funny. Some people will get the bigger torches because oh, I gotta cut thicker steel or whatever. These little bastards here, the small size torch, you can get tips for these. I think will go like 4-inch cut or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I wound up with the journeyman size just because I got it used and that's what the guy had. But also, it seems like there's more attachments and jigs and that kind of stuff for the journeyman size. And I wanted a really good size rosebud. But yeah, I wanted the small torch and got the small torch. And so pretty happy about that. But anyways, yeah. So tips all jacked up. Figured I'd try cutting with it and just see what it does. And then I was going to see if I could clean up the tip. Just the tip, mind, and only for a minute. See if I could clean up the tip and rejuvenate it back to its former glory. And this is a number 2, according to what the tip says on the side of it. So hopefully you can see there's a flame kind of fucking off to the side there. But yeah, hopefully you can see there. But that's actually a lot better flame than I was expecting. But one thing that I've always heard from people is a indication of whether the tip is clean or not is when you have your preheat flame set like this, when you engage the cutting oxygen, see how much that flame shortens up. That's an indication of a dirty tip. And as you can see, this one here is obviously shortening quite a bit, but I'm curious to see how it cuts. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, number 2, and got a piece of, I don't know, I think it's 3/8 or something. Oh God. It's taken like, oh God, what is that? Fuck, I hope you can see that well on the camera. I can't see my camera. Yeah, I guess you can. So, here's a Markall pencil for comparison. Look how thick of a cut this taken. Which, I suppose, depending on what you're doing, might actually be a good thing. Well, easy. Well, it ain't pretty, but it did make one piece of steel too. That's actually not fucking bad for how nasty that tip looks. So yeah, clean it up, see what it is.